It was the year 1199. The Armenian kingdom of Cilicia was ruled by King Leon. He had no heir, and the royal bloodline could have ended with him. As a final resort, he summoned an old sorcerer from the dark caves of Anazaba to the palace. The sorcerer's name was Karlu. Among the people, his name was spoken only in whispers. Karlu came to the palace. He looked at the stars and maps drawn with bones. Then he stood before the king and whispered, "A child will be born, but with it, a being will come too, one made of fire." The king was seized by fear. "What must I do?" he asked. Karlu offered only one condition: build a castle in the middle of the sea, but don't ask where it should be built, for it lies above an ancient place only I know. The king agreed, and so Maiden's castle began to rise. But no one knew. Beneath the castle, far below sea level, was a tunnel that had remained sealed for hundreds of years. And inside that tunnel, a bound creature was sleeping. Mesra. Karlu was only waiting to set him free. That same year, Princess Arev was born. When she learned to speak, the first sentence she ever said was, "He is here." At night, someone with no eyes watches me. A demon with arms dragging along the ground. With no eyes. He appeared only to Arev. He walked on ceilings. On the night Arev turned 16, the full moon rose blood red. A soldier saw Arev that night, walking with her eyes closed. She walked toward an unseen spot on the castle floor. The stones shifted, and Arev was pulled into the tunnel beneath the castle. The soldier immediately went to the king. The king ran with the soldier to the mouth of the tunnel. But it was too late. The sea suddenly swelled. The tunnel was submerged and never found again. The castle was seized by the Kingdom of Cyprus in 1361. Arev's story spread. The path leading to the base of the castle was completely sealed and the floor was covered with mosaics. Today, Maiden's castle still stands in the city of Mersin, Turkey, but the tunnel beneath it is still there. At night, the sound of the waves sometimes changes, as if something is breathing in the water, and sometimes, boats approaching the castle report hearing a hissing sound coming from the island. And whenever the full moon rises, above the sea, a pitch-black figure with no eyes, but one that sees everything, appears. This is not a castle. It is a door opened by the will of a sorcerer. And that door is still open.
Stay tuned for more mysterious stories, and don't forget to subscribe.